So today I'm going to introduce you to a short practice that will really support any detox. It's also a great practice to do whenever you want to shift stagnant energy, when you're not feeling well, or if you're at the end of an illness and you're still feeling a little stagnant and you want to shift things from the body. We're working with the neurolymphatic points that are part of the lymphatic system. And when we work with these, we're really helping the liver to do its job in a detox. And your liver will be working really hard when you're detoxing to really keep processing and releasing the toxins that you're choosing to let go of. So today I'm going to show you how you can help your lymph to really flush out toxins. So we'll start. I just want you to make like a 3-finger notch and just place it just in that dip in the throat there, and then slide your fingers just so you go down onto the breastbone, press in and circle 3-4 times, okay? And then go down again and circle again, and you're going to go all the way down the sternum. So down, press in, circle, down and circle. Okay, that's it. So going down, and it might be a little bit tender. Just notice how it feels. And it may be, I'm going to go through quite a few points in this video, and it might be that you don't want to do all of them straight away because it can leave you feeling a little bit headachy. You don't want to flush out too many toxins. So there might be just a few that you do, but this is something you can go back to and learn for yourself as we go forward. So just give that a shake. So you want to go all the way down just to the sternum, and then coming back to the sternum, so just under the collarbone, go out into that dip. So just either side of the sternum, 3-finger notch, press in, circle, and then come down and circle. That's it. And then down. So you're going all the way down either side of the sternum. So what we're doing on the sternum, we're releasing the long points. They're also really good points when you have got a cold or a flu, COVID, anything where you really want to keep your lungs clear. So down the sternum we were lungs, and now we're lungs and gallbladder going down either side of the sternum. Once you've done that, you're going to go across just underneath the collarbone there in that space. So coming back to that first point, press in and then go to the adjacent spot, circle, circle, and do that all the way across until you get to that little dip in the arm. And in fact, just flick the energy off there. You don't want to get stuck in the arm. And then go on the other side, so the other side of the sternum, all the way across. So you can move quite quickly with these. And again, have a check-in. You don't want to leave yourself feeling a bit headachy. And I certainly recommend that you drink plenty fresh water after this. So once you get there, just release that. And then that little groove that you just got to, where the arm would be sewn on, get your fingers. Again, you can do the notch or just get your fingers together, but in there, into that gap, and release. And this is linked to the central energy pathway that runs up the front of the body and feeds the brain. So often when we've been thinking a lot, these can feel a little bit clogged. Also use your thumb there. Again, experiment with it. How can you get into those places? And if it's tender, it's just congestion. So this is one of the very few times that I would say, just go into that discomfort and pain a little. You want to shift it, okay? Just shake that off. And then coming back to the shoulder and just about down the center of that space, just go out to the front of the deltoid there and get your thumb in there, just at the front. Might be a bit tender. We're going into kidney points here. And get in there and clear. And then you want to get to the just right in the at the side there and release that. So really check in with how you feel, because I don't recommend that you go in with all of them straight away. There's something that you'll build up gradually. Just give it a shake and then come over to just the front there, the deltoid. And it really, what your body will thank you for this, because you're helping to shift things through. So at the front and then going down the side there. You might find that you're feeling a little bit hot as well. Sometimes your mouth can go dry. Again, do drink water if that's the case. Respond to that. So down. Okay, and then from here, we're going to go underneath the pec. So you can start quite high up. So the pecs or the breasts, you're coming around there, massaging. And if you have breasts in, it might be that you'll just get right underneath there. Okay, all the way. Nice deep breaths. And these can be quite tender. These are liver and stomach energy points. So they can be quite tender. So coming all the way around there and then release that. And then from here, you're going to come under, as if you want to place your fingers underneath the rib cage. Small intestine now. Breathe. Smile as well, it really helps. Okay, especially when you reach a tender point, just nice deep breath. Tender, go in there, smile. Right there, give that a shake. And then bring your fingers either side of the belly button, in the belly button, your pointer fingers, and then about an inch either side. And then go in quite deeply. So the next few points around here, we're going to be working with the bladder, the kidney and the adrenals. So these next few points are really great for your detox. So go right in and massage in there. And then from here, just going about an inch up and in again. So it's an inch either side of the belly button and then an inch up. And then from here, you go down either side again and then drop below and go in there. Okay, so you've just got like those 3 points, either side, above and below. Keep breathing. We're nearly there. Okay, and then just give that a shake off. Shake your hands off every now and again. And then you're going right across the top of the pubic bone, all the way across the bladder. And as you're doing it, again, just pay attention to how you feel. Always with these exercises, you know your body better than anybody. Okay, and if you're somebody that tends to really go gung-ho and go for it, I really encourage you, just start with a few and let it build up. And your body that way can really deal with it. So now you're going to find the outside seam of the leg. I'm going to do both legs at a time. You might want to do one and then the other. But from the hip down to the knee, again, press in, circle, go down adjacent spot, circle, and go all the way down the seam of the leg. You may want to sit down for this. All the way down. And then to about the knee. And release that. And this is large intestine. Large intestine is all about letting go, and they can be quite tender. And then do the same thing on the inside seam of the leg. And I'll do one at a time for this. But going down, finding, you know, is it the thumb that works better for you? The fingers? Do your fingers need a bit of a rest now? Going all the way down to the knee. And this is heart protector and small intestine again. So, and just going back briefly to the large intestine. Those are really good points to do whenever after you've eaten. Really good for helping release cellulite and toxins in the body. So release that. Okay, and then just give your hands a rub, and just to help your body a little bit, just come up and just a little opening side to side, just helping that just to shift and move around your body. Reach up and then just come forward, just let your head drop down. You might want to walk the legs a little bit, see how that feels. And just bend your knees and roll up. And it'd be really nice right now if you could just get out in nature, in the fresh air, go for a walk, let your body keep moving. So, give us a comment, let me know how that feels, how it supports you in your detox. If you've enjoyed the video, then please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share. And if you want to know more about really how you can support your body, then check out the links below. Find out more about a handpicked life and how you can really help yourself stay on track. So when your detox is finished, you'll really get yourself onto a path that supports you well. Thank you very much for joining me.